guys, it's Meg from the Peach Style. I am here today with this makeup tutorial. It is inspired by Nikki Tutorials. Let me pull up the picture so you can see what I'm talking about. So if you were watching her how to put on liquid lipstick video, you may have seen this look here. And this is what I tried to recreate today. It's got a bright red lip, a lot of nice highlight contouring and everything, and a really stunning yellow eyeliner to it. So let me know what you think, and if you want to see how to recreate this look, then stay tuned. So the first thing we start with is the foundation. Today I'm using Estee Lauder Double Wear. I can't remember the color off the top of my head, but I will go ahead and link it in the down bar. I always use my BeautyBlender with this product because I think that it gives me the best finish, but feel free to use a kabuki brush or even your fingers. Some people don't even need to use a setting powder with it, but you'll see in the later clip that I do. Next, it's time for concealers. Lately, I've been loving priming the under eye area with kind of a base concealer, and the one I'm using right now is Becca. It's just a nice, really thick, creamy one. Make sure you get the one in the pot, and I think it gives a really nice finish and a good base for my concealer to stick to without getting in the crease. Now I'm going in with my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer. I use the color Custard. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know that this is my go-to concealer. I'm also using it as a highlighter, so make sure that you get it across your T-zone, so your nose, the bridge of your nose, right above your cupid's bow. You'll see I also apply it to my chin and then the center of my forehead. Don't worry about the shape that you're putting it on because you're going to use some kind of blending tool. I use a beauty blender to blend it all out and make sure that you have a really seamless, beautiful color. The key is making sure that you do have a nice damp beauty blender and that you're blending it out completely because you don't want to have a circle of concealer on your chin. You're using this concealer as a highlight to illuminate your under eye area and your T-zone to bring light to those really nice areas. Like I said, some people do not need to set this foundation, but what you're going to see here is I'm using the Anastasia banana powder to set everywhere that I put highlight or concealer. I love this because the yellow tone really makes it pop and is bright and it's beautiful. For the rest of my face, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I like the one that's the translucent, not the other one, because it has a little bit of a nice tint that will really set everything in place. And I find that using this on top of the Double Wear really makes it last a nice long time and makes it look beautiful and flawless. Now it's time for eyebrows. I've been always using my Anastasia DipBrow Pomade and the Anastasia No. 12 brush. I think that it's really good to prime your eye with a clear crayon. I also use the Anastasia one. And then make sure you use a good spoolie to brush the product through so you have a nice, seamless brow and it won't look too fake. Now it's time for the eyeshadows. I used Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie as a great transition shade just to prime the eye and give something for all of the other colors we're about to add to stick to. Now we need that pop of color. So I used a Makeup Forever eyeshadow, one of the single pans. I'll link it in the down bar, but it's just a really bright mustardy yellow. Blended that on top. After that, I added a little bit of an orange to add more depth. This is Rule by MAC, and I love it because it's just that kind of burnt orange that adds a really nice dimension to the eyeball. Next, I went in with Makeup Geek's Unexpected to darken up the crease a little bit. After that, I took Makeup Geek's Shimma and put it in the center third of the eye, focusing a lot near the very corner to add just a brightness to the eye to offset some of that darker mauve purple that I had added with the Unexpected. Now comes one of the most important parts, the liner. I did speed this up a little bit so that you all wouldn't have to watch me put on eyeliner for 2 whole minutes. But all you want to do is start in the middle of your eye. I used the Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner pencil. I think it's the tattoo liner is what it's actually called. And I started in the center, worked my way outwards, and then entered third. Once you're done, you're going to create the wing. This is a very dramatic look, calling for a very dramatic wing. You want to make sure you angle it up a little bit higher than you normally would because we are going to go in with that yellow eyeliner afterwards. Just make sure it's really clean and crisp and take as much time as you need to make this work for you. Then you're going to take that Unexpected and add it to the center bottom waterline. And now take your yellow liner. I used a waterproof one by Sephora and did the inner and outer third. You're then going to take that same yellow eyeliner, make sure it's a cream one because it will make it easier to blend, and you're going to lift your brow and put it right under that wing that you created. After that, take your same yellow that you used in your crease and pat it on top of the liner, not only to set it, but brighten the color. After that, you're going to want to curl your lashes and add your favorite mascara. I use the Miss Manga, the new one that's like ultra black. I love it, the formula is great, and you don't have to be perfect because we are going to put on fake lashes. Next, take your favorite black liner and put it on your waterline. I used a gray black Phone Number by MAC. Now it's lash time. You know I had to use my Duo Lash Glue, and I used my Ardell 210 lashes. I like them because they give a really lovely eye look, and my trick is to always use a pair of tweezers for that inner corner so that you can really glue it down and get in there. If you don't, halfway through the day you're going to feel like your lashes are coming up because they probably are. The last step on the eye is a brow bone highlight. I like to use a nice matte like this one, Coconut Cream, from this Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. It's really nice and completes the look. Now time for that bright red lip. I use NYX Plum Liner with Colourpop's Fighter Matte Lipstick. Time to bronze it up. I used Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the hollows of my cheek, my jawline, and across my center of my forehead. After that, I used a nice peachy blush. This is Bounce by Colourpop. I love it, and it really completed the look. The very last step in this whole process is to finish off our highlight. I used a Sephora illuminator. The name is rubbed off of the bottom, but I'll put it in the down bar. And I put it everywhere that I put concealer originally, so my cupid's bow, nose, and my chin, and then I added it across the top of my cheeks right above that blush. Alright guys, and this is the finished product. So like I said, this was inspired by Nikki Tutorials. I'll link her video where she's wearing the look down below. And just go ahead and share this video if you know of anybody that wants to add that little pop of yellow or a bright red lip. You can do any color lip with this look. Just because I used red doesn't mean you have to, but feel free to play it up and leave your pictures and responses of what you've come up with in the video comments below or on any of our social media. Until next time, as always, stay peachy. Bye guys.